Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Chris here, back with another video for you guys. And today we're going to be taking a look at my Nintendo Switch collection. Now, this is probably going to be the most smallest collection I have shown off so far. I think it is my smallest collection. Well, I think it's not my smallest, but it's the smallest one I'll be showing, honestly. Um, this is about 6 games here. I do have a few more, but they're digital. And I'm just going to go ahead and name off the ones that are digital first real quick. And those would be Pokemon Violet. The only reason I got that one digital was because I wanted it right when it came out, but I never pre-ordered it. And every store I went to was out of stock. They didn't even have Scarlet. Like, that was a pretty big release. Like, pretty much, I went to Target, I went to Walmart, everybody was out of stock. Even GameStop. So I was like, you know what? I want to play this game right now, so I went ahead and just settled for digital. I just bought it off the eShop, which was it's a great game, by the way. Pokemon Violet is really, really good, despite its performance issues, which were very slight. And the other digital game was Mario Kart 8, Deluxe, whatever you want to call it. The reason I didn't get that one physical was pretty much for the same reason. Freaking, they did not have it at Walmart when I was there. I didn't feel like going to any other store at the time, and me and my friend just wanted to play online. So I was like, you know what? I'll just buy it digitally now, and down the road I'll get a physical copy. So yeah, I have Mario Kart for the Switch also digitally, which is another great, very fun game. But yeah, we're gonna get to the physical games here now. So let's get into it. First game up here is a game that everybody already knows, and that is Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. This is a game I haven't put a lot of time into yet. Well, I mean, maybe like 12, 13 hours, but I haven't done a lot of the story at all. Most of my time with this game has just been exploring, getting lost, dying, drowning, getting shot by lightning, etc. Yeah, it's actually in my Switch right now. I will eventually go back to this and actually play the whole story and beat it. I will. It's just, it takes a lot for me to get involved in a game like this and actually stick to the story. So, it will happen, though. It will happen. I can't really say as much about it except for what I've played of it so far and what I've seen of the game so far. It is great. Is it my favorite game? No, because I can't really say it's my favorite game because I really haven't even beaten the story at all. So, yeah. As for right now, my favorite Zelda is still the Wind Waker. Hands down. Or a close second would be Link to the Past. But, yeah. Next game up here is Pokemon Legends Arceus. Now, or Arceus, I think it's Arceus. It might be Arceus. Beats me, man, but I'm just going to say Arceus. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is an action RPG Pokemon. It's not your typical or traditional turn-based Pokemon game. It's more of a, you get to explore the world, and you pretty much just freely throw Pokeballs wherever. Random Pokemon would pop up. Like, it doesn't have you enter into a battle sequence or anything. It's pretty much just all random. It's like when you run into another Pokemon, it's like they will start fighting you, but it's like you gotta fucking chuck that Pokeball. You gotta get your Pokemon out of the ball, and then they'll start fighting. And then it's your traditional. Once they get weak enough, you can throw the ball again and capture them. It's more of like a real time battle system than a turn based battle system. And it's another game I still have to go back and play all the way through, but from what I played of it, it's very fun. A little different twist on the Pokemon series. Next game up here is actually a triple pack, and that is Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Now, this game is actually out of print, and is going up in price. Not as much as I thought it would so far, but it's going up in price. Like, there are some copies over $100 sealed, but a lot of them are around like the $80, $90 range. I was going to pick up another copy before it started going up in price so I could keep it sealed, but I never did, so whatever. But, I mean, You know, I really never sell my games unless I really have to anyway. So, as far as I know, this is going to stay in my collection just because it has 3 of the best Mario games ever made. And those are Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and the first Super Mario Galaxy. All just great, amazing games. And that great cover art. The reverse. I wouldn't call that reversible. I mean, it could be reversible, I guess, but it's just like an inner cover art. Next thing up here is Super Mario RPG. This is a complete remake of the Super Nintendo version. And it's very, very, very enjoyable. It's very great. I'm nearing the end of the game. I probably have like maybe 5 to 6 hours left, maybe more. I believe I think there's 6 stars you have to get, and I have 4, maybe. I think that's how that went. I'm getting close. I'm getting really close. But it's very, very fun. I just got done with like the ghost ship level. But yeah, the Super Nintendo game was one of my all-time favorite Super Nintendo games. So the fact that they gave this game a full remake is just amazing. Like, I love Nintendo for that. Bring more Super Nintendo remakes and GameCube remakes to the Switch. Come on. I'm all for it, man. Next up here is Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I have barely played it. This is originally a Wii game. And, you know, the series is pretty big now with 2 and 3 on the Switch. I believe there's a 4th one as well. Yes. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. This is pretty different from the rest of the titles in the series, especially graphical-wise. But, you know, it still looks really nice, and I look forward to actually getting a chance to fully dive into it. And the last game up here is a game that I got pretty much on launch, or shortly after it came out. Probably I think the same month it came out. That is Monster Hunter Rise. Very fun Monster Hunter game. I put maybe about 10 hours into it. Yeah, this is a plain case, but it's alright. It performs alright on the Switch. The graphics are, yeah, you know, you don't play the Switch for the graphics, you know. You play the Switch for the portability and the quality games. I mean, you know, any of this being a third-party title, you know, you're not going to get the best quality out of it on the Switch, but it's still fun. You know, it did launch as a Switch exclusive. Like, it was only on the Switch, and then it eventually came to Steam. And I think it's on the other platforms now as well. Yeah, Monster Hunter Rise. Anyway, guys, that was the Nintendo Switch collection. I'm going to have maybe a couple more collection videos coming up here. And, yeah. I'll have another video coming up also talking about, again, like future content plans. But, yeah, I just stopped saying yeah. Until next time, guys. Peace out. Keep gaming.